right, people, don't you move. Because next up, it's a non-title match with Ladies Northern Champion Brenda Blair. Set to go toe-to-toe with El Jefe's hottie, with Ray Gunz joining his gal, Rossi Flowers, at ringside for this one.
The next non-title ladies match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from San Jose, California, the RWL Ladies Northern Champion, Brenda Blair.
A 20-minute time limit, not the usual 15. Myron, care to give us an accounting of what's going on here?
That's easy. Brenda Blair, she's going through a little bit of a problem right now. A lot of people are angry that she took the title away from Babs Beckwith at Halloween Brawl, right? So, she wants to prove herself that she is a legit Ladies Northern Champion, and she wants to do it in a 20-minute time limit match against Rossi.
Well, to be honest, she could have done it in the usual 15, but I suppose if Brenda Blair's trying to prove a point regarding her worthiness, I guess it is an interesting choice, and it won't make for a bad match either.
Her opponent, joined at ringside by El Jefe Ray Gunz from Chicago, Illinois. Here's Rossi Flowers.
True that Brenda has caught a little bit of heat over the Ladies Northern title, and it's starting to impact fan response. Brenda's always been popular, but some fans have turned on her over the Babs Beckwith thing. Now, on the other side of the ring, Rossi here is another one with something to prove, which is why I guess she accepted the 20-minute time limit.
Exactly. I mean, you've got a match, a non-title match, even if it's just a non-title match, against the Ladies Northern Champion. Rossi was not going to turn that down, even with a 20-minute time limit.
Well, it seems to me what we have here are two very talented and very attractive ladies about to engage in a slightly unusual matchup with this extended time limit. And this will be the first of two ladies matches this evening, as the Women's World Champion Dynamite Jeannie Parker will face Piper Niven in the second half. Meanwhile, Willie Johnson rings the bell on this one. Brenda Blair with a quick jab on Rossi gets a hold of her hard Irish whip to the ropes. Brenda drives a knee into the head of Rossi Flowers. El Jefe Ray Gunz already starting to look a little bit concerned as Brenda Blair, oh my, stamping the hands and fingers of Rossi. Brenda goes right back to it, again holding the arm down while she stamps the hands and fingers of Rossi Flowers. Brenda rebounds off the ropes and, oh, what an elbow right to the chest of Rossi Flowers. Brenda Blair gouging the face of Rossi. Lets her fall to the, oh, well, here's a little bit of bitty bomb from Brenda Blair. Brenda, oh, look, she's setting it up. The Windsor knot to Rossi Flowers, which means a swift kick, and the keister's coming up, and here it is, boom, right in the bunkie, and here's a cover and a hook of the leg. Well, hoop, a near fall, but not near enough. Brenda Blair has to return to work, and she certainly is. She's going to work on the other arm now, stamping the hands and fingers on the left side. El Jefe definitely looking concerned now as Brenda Blair locks in a sleeper hold on Rossi. A jawbreaker disengages Blair from Rossi Flowers. Rossi Flowers back up on her feet, locks up with Brenda Blair, whips her to the ropes. Ooh, a knee to the midsection and a spin kick to the side of the head, followed up with a stomp to the midsection as Rossi Flowers turns the momentum her way for the first time in this matchup. Brenda Blair steps out, steps back in for a reset, locks it up with Rossi, whips her to the ropes, misses. Rossi Flowers makes her pay with a series of kicks to the leg, rebounds off the ropes, and a flying punch takes Brenda Blair down center ring. A clubbing overhand right from Rossi, rebounds off the rope, a second flying punch. Puts Brenda Blair back on the mat again. Rossi drops an elbow, and with a kip up too. She is very limber. She drops the elbow and does it one more time, as if to say, look, you're not the only one that can spam a move. Hard forearm takes Brenda back down to the canvas again. Brenda Blair countering with a jawbreaker, a right, but a hip toss counter from Rossi Flowers, a stomp to the midsection. A set of wrist clutch kicks to the chest and a forearm to the side of the head of Brenda Blair. The ladies' Northern champion avoids being strangled for a prolonged period here. Whips Rossi over the top rope out onto the floor, joins her on the outside as the referee begins to initiate the count. Oh my, a stomp to the lower abdomen and Brenda walks it off too. Rossi Flowers rounded back up by Brenda Blair and hurled towards the barricades on the opposing side of the ring. Brenda Blair taunting Rossi Flowers. Rossi catches a set of rights, a left, and an uppercut that puts her down on the floor. Rossi Flowers countering with a kick quickly, back up on her feet again. Makes her way back inside the ring. Hopefully Brenda will follow suit. Here it is. They lock up again. Rossi taken down, and she's going to take another Windsor knot from Brenda Blair. You've got to be kidding. Brenda Blair again with a swift kick to the hinder of Rossi Flowers. Rossi whipped to the ropes by Brenda again. Brenda makes the duck under and drives a knee right into the chest. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. But another near fall as Rossi Flowers evades danger one more time. Oh, riding both boots across the side of the face of Rossi. Brenda Blair very aggressive in this matchup. Gets a hold of Rossi Flowers, has her up over the shoulder, takes a walk with her and hangs her up off the top rope. Brenda Blair up on the middle rope. Oh, my. What an elbow drop. And a little bit more showboating from Brenda Blair right in the face of El Jefe Ray Gunz, who is certainly not appreciating what he's seeing right now. A series of driving knees into the side of the head of Rossi Flowers. Brenda Blair again toying with her opponent in that inimitable way that she does. Brenda locks it up with Rossi, has her up over the shoulder, takes another walk with her and hangs her up off the top rope again. Brenda all the way up on the top. Here we go. Oh, what a leg drop. And here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is going to do it. Brenda Blair defeats Rossi Flowers by pinfall. Let's go get the official time from Aria Mitchell.
Here's the time, 5 minutes, 24 seconds, and your winner, Brenda Blair.
The ladies' Northern champ does it again with the 3-count pin on Rossi and wraps this match up in pretty short order. Wonder if the fans who have turned on her might ever come back if she keeps on proving she's no dumb luck Donna.
That remains to be seen, Christy. What a leg drop from Brenda Blair. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with our next match on Rage right after the break.